Hi Elijah, nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you.
How are you?
I'm fine.
All right, very good. So before we get started with this session, I just want to go over a few things now, and it would include about confidentiality. And when we say confidentiality, all the things that we've been talking about here will be just kept between you and me, right? But in cases that during the session, I would observe that you are a harm to yourself and to others. Also, if you are involved in a serious crime, and also that the legal teams would request for a copy of this session, that is the time that I would be breaking the confidentiality. All right? Do you have questions so far?
None so far.
All right, good. So let's get started then. All right. So first, again, I thank you for coming in. And now, is there any specific reason of your visit today?
Yes, I'm here because last month I had a bike accident.
Oh, wow. I'm really sorry to hear that. And can you tell me more about this?
Yeah, I was biking along Luwakan Road and it was late at night. I was on my way home and it was raining pretty hard and I ended up losing control of the bike until I hit the road barriers.
Wow, that must have been very scary.
Yes, definitely scary.
All right. So can you tell me more about the accident or what happened?
Yes, luckily I had my phone in my pocket and I was able to get it and call the emergency hotline of Baguio. But I was so out of it, I hung up before I even told them where I am and how I seriously needed help. Luckily, there was a truck driver who saw me. I was so thankful that he was able to help me.
Mm-hmm. All right. So yeah, I understand that you are in a state of shock at the moment. No, so there's it's commendable that you were able to manage to call for help. But then, wow, it sounds like it was a very serious accident. So how was your recovery from that accident?
Well, it's been really hard. Even though the doctors say that there's nothing wrong with me, no broken bones, nothing physical, I really just don't feel like myself.
Mm-hmm. Right. So, in what aspect, okay, or in what way do you feel different than from that of or before the accident?
Yeah, I mean, I've always kind of considered myself to be a pretty strong person.
Mm-hmm.
I've always been pretty independent. Usually, I do a pretty good job at handling situations, and I think I should be able to get over this, but I just can't. I get so stressed when I have to use my bike to work. I'm sweating, my heart is racing, and I have difficult time breathing. I have this fear that I'm going to die in another accident.
Right. That is understandable that you're experiencing a lot of anxiety. Okay, and that's very typical response for someone who has been through that kind of experience. No. So also, it's very difficult when you experience all those physical symptoms like racing heart, no, shortness of breath. Okay, that can be very stressful for you. So,
Yes, just makes me nervous when I used to be fine with biking.
right. So it sounds like you're getting feeling, or you're just feeling a little unsure about yourself, and a little bit a lack of self confidence that you once had, and this is causing you to have doubts in yourself, like what's wrong with me, okay, and why can't I go over this, no?
Yeah, exactly. Like I just feel like I should be okay by now.
Mm-hmm. And then, so lots of feelings, okay, of I should be able to cope and I should be back to normal, right?
I think that I want to feel confident in my ability to ride a bike and also just my ability to get through this.
Mm-hmm. All right. So that's good. And what else do you envision for the end of this counseling?
Just to feel more comfortable riding a bike and be able to use it going to the gym or just drive to go and see friends, and then just feeling better about myself.
Hmm. So, your goals are to feel significantly more comfortable and, of course, to be more confident with riding a bike again. Okay? And in comparison to how you were feeling at the moment.
Yes, definitely.
Hmm. Great. So, I can tell you're really motivated and demonstrating a lot of strength and a positive attitude towards wanting to achieve your goals.
Yes, I guess I could start with some things, right? Along the route of where I drive to work and then go from there.
I see. So I can see that you have you have made a lot of progress already. So at the beginning of this session, you mentioned that you weren't feeling motivated.
Yeah, that's right.
Hmm. But you're here and you're talking to me about wanting to get better and more comfortable with driving or riding a bike again.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. So, well, I think that's really a good place to be or to get started. Okay, and things might not progress perfectly. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but you have very good attitude, especially considering that or considering what you have experienced. So, thank you for coming here today.
Thank you.
Okay, and great thanks, Elijah. Right, I look forward to continuing to work with you and help you, okay, get through this difficult time. And if you feel comfortable that will be a good fit, all right, we can go ahead and schedule our next session. And I think it would be a good for your progress to meet at least every week. All right. So
Okay.
will that work for you?
Sure, I will keep in touch.
All right. So I'll be emailing you the details then, so we can get in touch. All right. Thank you for
Thank
coming.
you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.